So 2 days ago, I had.
We're recording.
Oh, recording?
Yeah.
2 days ago, I had 1.5 donuts, 4 Twinkies, a bag of Skittles. So I was like, okay, I'm starting 3-day refresh. It's out of control.
I saw your fried picture. I saw your Popeyes. Yeah, girl.
I'm telling you, I'm starting fresh tomorrow. Okay, and I just downed this, so I'm going to be full of energy.
All right, girl. You're good. You're
okay,
good.
So everybody mute yourself if you can, except for Patty. If you do want to chime in, though, there's a chat bar. And you can, type in a question if you have any. And, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to our joint team call. I wanted to talk about a couple things with you guys, and I'm going to start with signing up coaches. Okay, so in the beginning, guys, I remember around the 6th-month mark after I started thinking to myself, am I ever going to get business builders on my team? It just seems like I am never going to get builders on my team. And I remember I had kind of a aha moment at that moment, and I realized I wasn't talking about coaching. Every post was challenge group related. I was always talking about my challenge group. And yes, that's great. And you are going to get awesome coaches from your challenge groups. But if you're not talking about the opportunity, you will not attract coaches. I want you guys to remember, you don't need to know it all in order to recruit somebody to the business. And you can't put your limitations on other people. If you may not have time to work the business, that doesn't mean that you're not going to sign up. Let's say Leah, who has all the time during the day to work this business, and it could drastically change her family's life. You can't put those limitations on other people. You can't put your situation on other people, guys. And if you want to attract coaches to your team, you have to talk about the opportunity. It cannot just be about challenge packs. It cannot just be about your group. This is a gift of an opportunity, guys. Like, I'm trying to build my business to go, I'm going to the $1 Million Club. That's my goal. But even now, guys, just a year and a half ago, me and my husband would fight constantly over finances. I remember having to be at the grocery store and putting back food at the grocery line, like embarrassing. Like, I would have her give me the total before I would even get to the last fourth of my groceries. It was so stressful for us, guys. So don't count even what $300 extra a month can do for someone's life. So even that extra money, I was telling my husband last night on the couch, have you noticed, like, we never fight about money anymore? Most people are just there, right? Check to check, just there. A lot of people would love an at-home gig that they can do on their own terms with their own time to just make a few hundred extra bucks. Like, even 300, even 500 can drastically change somebody's life. And to do something meaningful and fulfilling, like, I remember, like, brainstorming the internet, like trying to find something I could do at home, like with my kids, like data entry, doing Amazon, finding shit on Craigslist and fixing it up. Like, I was looking for anything to even think this opportunity, how fun it is that I get to be on social media, interacting with other women, being in challenge groups and making fitness my priority, and to make money doing it. And then having an unlimited potential with income, it's just a blessing. But unless you believe it in your heart, you're not going to talk to anybody about it. So I just totally started shifting I started talking about it. Basically, I would use my voice messenger and I would message women, and by then I'm hearing my voice. And it doesn't have to be technical. You just tell them, have you thought of what I'm doing? Like, you would be so great at what I do. Have you ever thought about doing what I do? And that's it, guys. And when you say that, like on voice message, nobody has ever gotten offended by that. When I say, you would be so amazing, you're complimenting somebody. Nobody's going to get mad at you for doing that. When I used to work in the gym and people would come in to get memberships, I would get recruited all the time. And I didn't know anything about their business, but I thought it was so flattering that they think I'm good enough to do something. So I encourage you guys to talk about coaching, talk about and breadcrumb it into your posts. And then when you're talking to people one-on-one, tell them about it. But that's all you simply have to do is mention it like that. But until you start building your team, because it does take months and some of you are new, every single challenge pack you sell should be a coach. Every single challenge pack. That is how you're going to get to diamond. Anybody can get to diamond in 30 to 60 days. But you have to be intentional and you have to write it down and put it out into the universe that I need 12 coaches. You need 12 coaches. You technically need 8, but you also need an emerald on each leg. So that's another 4 coaches. So whether it be you that get 2 emeralds or maybe you happen to get a builder that gets the emerald, just know in your mind you need 12 coaches. And when you put that out there and you put your goals into the universe, something happens. I'm not even joking, guys. This happened 3 times when I did it with my account, my husband's account, and my mom's account. Every time I was going to make somebody a diamond, every challenge pack I would sell and I would make them a coach at the same exact time. You are offering somebody a discount, and all you have to do is tell them, listen, I'm going to go ahead and set you up with the same discount that I get. In case you want to stay on Shakeology next month, which everybody does, if you do, you will get 25% off. If you keep this account, it will be $15 a month, but your shake will go down from $140 down to $97 plus $15, which is $113. If you don't decide to stay on Shakeology, there's no penalty. You simply cancel, and that's it. It is the same exact price. Would you say no to that? Would you say no to that? Nod your head. Would you say yes or no? Would you say no to that? If I gave you that option, right? Would you say no? Like, why would you? If you decide to stay on Shakeology, I want to give you my coach discount. It's the same price. So I'm going to start you with that account. Plain and simple. That is how you're going to get to diamond, guys, with discount coaches. You're not going to find a bunch of builders in the beginning of your business. I mean, you can, but usually you will become diamond from discount coaches. If you can get some builders, and even if you sign them up as discount coaches, I have a handful of coaches, including Luana, who's on this call, who's been a discount coach for a year, and now she's working her business. When they start participating, you start them up as a discount coach, and then you make sure that they're loving the group, they're engaging, they're getting results, and then weeks down the road, you say, hey, you know what? You would make a great coach, and you are already set up. All I have to do is literally plug you into the new coach training. Sure, why not? You know what I'm saying, guys? But unless you intentionally have in your mind that I'm signing up every challenge pack as a discount coach, you won't do it. And a lot of time what I'll do too, when I'm just like, okay, I have to, like, I have a certain goal by next Thursday. I needed to, like, let's say I'm in a 1-star or 2-star qualifying period, and I have to replace coaches real fast. But you can do it too, guys. And I encourage you, set out this goal and do it. You tell them, when somebody tells you they're going to join the challenge group or they want a challenge pack, tell them, okay, let me know when you're by a computer and you have a couple minutes. And then oh, okay, I'll let you know. And then, like, they'll tell you, okay, I'm ready. And it kind of like holds them down. Like, instead of just, okay, I'm going to send you a link and then just waiting, you know, I'll tell them, let me know when you have a couple of minutes. When they tell me yes, do you have a couple of minutes? Are you by a computer? Because, you know, sometimes the phone gets messed up when they try to sign up. If they're not by a computer, a phone is totally fine. But I'll tell them, you have a couple of minutes. Yes. Okay, listen, here's my beachbodycoach.com/Sandra Nish. Here's the link. I send them to my website. Let me know when you're there. Okay, I'm there. Okay, click coach. Okay, now you're going to click enroll as a new coach. And you're going to tell them on the first page, it's going to tell you sign up by paying $39 or sign up with a challenge pack. You're going to pick sign up with a challenge pack. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to fill that out. And that's all it is. Pick the vegan Shakeology. I always tell them pick vegan Shakeology so there's no stomach issues. And then I tell them, FYI, they're going to ask for your social. I tell them this up front so they're not like, uh-oh, what's going on here? And then I tell them, listen, this is a preferred discount account. It doesn't mean you are entitled to work. It doesn't mean that you're obligated to work the business. This just means I'm setting you up with my discount. And then I'll tell them, FYI, they're going to ask for your social because with this special account, you have the capability to refer people to Beachbody. And if you do, Beachbody will send you checks. That's why they ask for that. Oh, okay, no problem. Nobody has ever argued with me. Nobody. It's all in the way you talk, guys. Because if you're stuttering, you're like, they're going to be like, uh-oh, which is something shady going on. You know what I'm saying? It's all in your voice. You have to act like this is a natural thing. And you have to believe in your heart that you're helping them, guys. You're helping them get their Shakeology for $20 cheaper. You're helping them get Recover or Energize or anything else they want at a discounted price. If they want to stay on Shakeology, they're going to be able to get it at a discounted price, guys. And there's no cost to do this unless they stay on the Shakeology. Then they'll get charged the $15, but they'll also get the discounted price of the Shakeology. So it is a $20 savings for them. You know what I'm saying, guys? So if you have that in your mind, every challenge pack will be a discount coach. You will do it. You'll do it. So if you are going to help 12 people, and even if you just go for the baseline Success Club points, which is 6 a month, which is helping 3 people, which is just the minimum, you should not take longer than 4 months to be a diamond. And that's helping the minimum amount of people. But you have to be intentional and you have to know and believe in what you're offering for them. Okay? So every one of you should become diamond by simply selling challenge packs, okay? And listen, there's going to be some people that fall off. I would probably say 20% of my people end up like going inactive. But that's okay because there's a funnel system. And next month, you're going to get more people. And next month. And if you have a consistent flow, a couple fall off, a few more go on. A couple fall off, a few more on. But you're going to have a bunch that stick. And then hopefully you encourage them to work the business so then they really stick. And then you never know. And then as far as like you becoming Emerald, guys, all you have to do is know when you sign up somebody to be a coach, you just teach them what you know. But you don't even have to worry about that because your coach has a whole training. We have so much detailed training that can get them, they can get plugged into. You just sign them up and tell them about how much this has changed your life. Then you plug them into our team page and we'll help you. We'll plug them into the training they need. We'll give them all the tools they need. You just teach them what you know. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk. Is there anything you wanted to say about that, Patty, or should I move on to the next thing?
I don't have anything to add on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Go girl, go girl.
The next thing I wanted to talk about, guys, was keeping this simple. A lot of time we put these monstrous goals on ourselves and then we do nothing. Like we say, starting Monday, I'm going to invite 20 people. I'm going to connect with 50 people. And then Monday comes and you feel like that's too high of a mountain to climb. So you don't do anything. Let me tell you guys, none of us have time. It's the little things. You do the little things every single day. That is what's going to make you successful. Literally, if you're at the grocery store or you're waiting at the doctor's office, pick up your phone, go to Facebook and add 3 friends and then close your Facebook. Then later on, go to Facebook, go to 5 people's page, connect with them, comment, close your phone. Later on, you have a couple minutes. Pick up your phone and invite 3 people. Every single day, at least connect with 5 people, invite 3 people, add 3 people. It's so small, guys, but don't put these monsters. It's better to do that than do nothing at all. And if you do that every single day, you will see that consistency. That's what every top coach talks about. It's being consistent. Those things every single day, that it really is all you need. It's all you need. So don't say you don't have time. Nobody has time, guys. But it literally, if you are intentional, don't go to Facebook, scroll the news feed, hang out in your fit group and bullshit. That's not, you have to pick up your phone, add 3 people. Pick up your phone, connect with 5 people. Pick up your phone. It will take you 5 to 10 minutes to do each of those things. You know what I'm saying, guys? Just make sure you post. Keep it simple. This job is, you don't have to know everything to do it. So many people want to go, they train for 2-3 months before they start doing anything. Like, guys, we run challenge groups. We connect with people on Facebook and we invite them to our group. That's it. You work out, you drink your shake, you talk about it, and you connect with people. You add friends and you invite them. That's it. So when somebody's like it's funny because like when somebody gets a message, they get so flustered. This person's asking me about the challenge group. They're asking me about the challenge pack. You guys, like, aren't you doing it? Didn't you get one? You got a challenge pack, right? Just explain to them what it is. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't need a script. Just pretend it's your sister asking you, what's this challenge pack? What are you doing? How are you losing weight? Oh my gosh, dude. I access from I turn on my TV. I have all these workouts. I follow along on the program. The workouts are short. I drink this awesome shake every day. And I'm part of a challenge group. I'm following a meal plan. Like, you just explain to them what you're doing and just be real about it. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't need to get flustered. You don't need a script. Just tell them like you would tell your best friend. But if you concentrate on your journey and you get results, you will have no problem having passion behind what you're talking about, you know? But if you're not getting results and you're pigging out on Skittles all day, but you don't do the 3-day refresh the next day to make sure that you offset it. No, I'm kidding. If you don't, you have to like get results. Like, you have to prioritize your journey, because if you're not getting results, you're not going to talk about it with anybody, right? You have to make sure you're getting results. Commit to a program wholeheartedly. Don't bounce around. Commit to a program. Take your pictures. Talk about it. Share it. I'm starting this today. I'm excited. You know, share your journey. You know, just connect with people. And just keep it simple. And then, and last but not least, and then Patty, whatever you want to say after this, you guys, don't pussyfoot around. Like, when somebody wants to join our challenge group, don't be afraid to tell them they need a challenge pack, dude. Like, the 160 is nothing, guys. They get a whole entire year of workout programs. They get a whole year of your time. They get a whole month of Shakeology. They get over 800 workouts. They get meal plans in containers, nutritional guides, like stuff up the booty worth of stuff. But if you get nervous that, you could join my group, but I mean, maybe you want to do 21-day fix. Like, dude, you spent money on it. They need to invest. I'm so sick of people adding to our group, but not even mentioning a challenge pack to them. You're putting them in, and you're setting them up to fail because there's no game plan in place. They are going in lost. Like, this one girl, just messaging her, and she's saying she wants to join the group, and I'm like, okay, so what's the game plan as of Monday? That's always how I start. Well, honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know what to do. So then I turn on my messenger and I start messaging her. Listen, you need to invest. You need to invest this money because you don't know what to do. You're going to start. You're not going to get results, and you're going to flake. Plain and simple. It's 160, and this is what you need if you really want to be serious and you want to get serious. I told this girl earlier too, like, after watching Sarah Silverman's video and the way she put it down too, I was telling this girl earlier who keeps saying she wants to join my group, but then she doesn't want to buy the challenge pack. And I'm just like, she's like, I just can't splurge right now. Oh my gosh. So I turn on my messenger. I'm like, you can't splurge. It's not a splurge. Your iPhone, that's a splurge. You know, your weave you just got, that's a splurge. Like, this is your health and your fitness and your happiness. And if you see that as a splurge, it's not a priority, plain and simple. Honestly, and if people don't see that, they don't care enough. Move on. Find somebody who needs you. Don't keep begging the same 3 people. There's tons of people out there that would love the help. They would love the results. And we all know we are all advocates because we love Beachbody. We love the programs. We've gotten results. We see what it could do for people's lives in just half hour a day. So if you're not confident, nobody will want to jump on that train with you. You have to believe in that. And if you believe in that, people will want to go with you all day long, you know? So value your time. You know that you have time away from your children so that you're messaging them back and forth, being their counselor and supporting them. And is time away from your kids, they need to invest in that because that's not fair for them to just think life is free. Like everything costs something and your time is valuable. And when they show you they're going to invest in themselves, hey, all day long, you're there to support them, you know, encourage them, whatever. But if they don't want to make that small investment, honestly, guys, find somebody that does. And don't be afraid to check them and tell them in a loving way, but tell them, you know, like, this is what it is. It's a small price to pay for all that you get, you know. But don't just blur out the price. Tell them everything they get. You get the group. You get my free coaching. You get a month of Shakeology. You get 800 workouts. You get like meal plans and portion control containers. You know, all the things they get and say it's only $160. Only $160, you know? That's all I wanted to talk about. Patty, do you have anything you want to talk about?
Awesome. So I'm on a different account on the Zoom thing. So we have 10 minutes because this account isn't upgraded. It's my other one that's upgraded. So just putting that out there so we know. Tara asked a question in the comments. She said a lot of people assume, can you see the comments?
Oh yeah. No, I do.
Do you want to answer that?
Sure.
I can always go off of, and then I'll finish.
Okay, so I do two different things. Sometimes when I'm doing a call to action post, at the bottom, I'll put like a little star and I'll say, first time clients need challenge pack at a minimal cost to get the tools they need. I'll do that sometimes just to let them know, obviously there's something, you know, or if I'll do a live video talking about my group, I'll tell them, if you're a first timer, you need the tools at a minimal cost, and just keep it simple like that. But if I'm doing more of a vague post and people are saying yes, the main thing you need to do is you need to start that conversation. You have to build rapport. You have to have a back and forth. What's your goals? What have you done in the past? Ask questions that you know the answer to. How has that worked for you? What did you do before? How has that worked for you? Okay, so what's your game plan? What do you plan on doing for the challenge starting on Monday? And you have to make sure that you chat enough that you feel comfortable to tell them, okay? And then when they say, well, I don't really know, okay. Well, listen, I have a video that I recorded. I suggest you do the same. And it's on YouTube, and it's what you need in order to join my challenge group, you know? So I'll tell them, listen, I want you to watch this little video that I made, and it explains to you what's involved if you want to join the challenge group. Okay, sure. So I'll send them that little video. It's like 8 minutes, and it will basically like tell them all about the challenge group. That way it's not a long-winded explanation of the challenge group. They can hear you. This is what you need. If this is your first time, you need the challenge pack. This is what it includes. But just so you know, after you have that challenge pack, every single month you get to be in that group, and you'll have everything that you need. If you want to continue on Shakeology, totally up to you. If you do, I'll give it to you at a discounted price. But right now, we need to make sure you get the tools, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll ask them, did you see it? Oh, yeah, but I don't think I could just afford that right now. And then okay, so worst case, if they say that to me and they're not really, you know, I'll go back and forth, you know, but I'll always use voice messenger. So, because if you just text the words, it can sound snotty. But if you can message it and be like, girl, are you kidding me? This is for your health. You need this. Like, it's for the whole year. You pay this and you're done. You know, I'll say whatever. And then if they say, well, I just honestly, I can't. And I'll say, okay, well, listen, I don't want you starting that group without a game plan. I'm going to set you up for a 2-week trial, a free 2-week trial of BOD. That way you can get a feel for it, because you still want them in. You still want them to experience it. and then I'll send them the link for the trial, at least to have them doing something. That will give you at least 2 more weeks to build more of a rapport, be on top of them, show them how the group works, show them the kind of support that you're going to give them, and just be on them like white on rice for those next 2 weeks. Not annoying, but just to show them what they're going to get in the workouts and make sure they're set up. You tell them what workout to start the day of the challenge. I just did that with somebody to start 21-day fix tomorrow. She wanted to use an old P90X. And I'm like, listen, are you going to stick to an hour workout? That's kind of a steep mountain to commit to, right off the bat. I want you to do 21-day fix because I know she'll do 2 weeks and love that program, right? So I sent her that link, got her set up with Bot, and tomorrow she can do 21-day fix for 2 weeks. And that's how I would. And if they don't redeem that trial, they're not serious. There's millions of people in the world that want it, Hope that helped.
Yeah, I love that. Man, girl, that was awesome. All this stuff. I have notes. I'm just going through it. The only thing I would add on that is I loved how you said, this is your job. This is my job. As far as being a product of the product and getting results and showing up every single day, and I'll just be transparent that there have been times in my, almost 3-year now journey, being a coach where I've dealt with depression and postpartum and things like that. And to me, I'm like, you know what, but this is my job. I show up and I work out when I don't want to because this is my job. And I want to be a product of the product. Not something being in the health and fitness industry for so long before Beachbody, it was, okay, my body is basically my billboard. You know what I mean? It is showing that I am making effort on it. And so showing up every single day, when you don't want to get the workouts done or, it doesn't mean we're perfect, but just remembering that it's your job. It's your job to work out, which is awesome, but it's also, it makes you accountable where you're like, this is not something that I can just flake off today. I have to get it done and stick to the programs and follow them the way they're supposed to be followed.
So Patty, how soon, let's say somebody wants to join your challenge, you don't really have a relationship with them. How soon do you go into the challenge pack with them? And how do you go into it?
Typically what I do it differently. I do free groups and I do freemiums. And so I give a ton of value. That's me building the relationship. I just give them stuff. So whether it could be something like putting them with a free trial, usually it's through my free groups or it's through just connecting with them and then asking them on, because I deal with a lot of athletes or whatnot, asking them on, I just connect with them there. And it's all my invites really come from free things that I give out and following up with them. And I'll have maybe 40 to 60 personal people that I've been connecting with on free stuff, monthly usually. And then I send out a video either to that group or to that email. And then, if I'm not getting, cause usually it doesn't mean they sign up. I'll get 2 people usually that'll sign up from that. Then I go through and I message every single person, and that's where I do more of the inviting. And I just say, hey, I'm not sure if you saw the email, or I'm not sure you saw in the group where you're kicking it off, on Monday, and I don't want you to miss out. Did you want to join us in this boot? Usually I say online boot camp or whatever it is that I'm offering for that month, however I word it. So that's what I do. And because if I don't message people, I'm not going to hit the numbers that I can hit, so I message every single one of them. I follow up with every single one of them multiple times, sometimes 8 times. I'm asking somebody girl, come on, get in, I don't want you to miss out. And then following up with people from before who, so that's basically what I do. As far as how I tell them about everything, I have them, if they say, yeah, I'm interested, can you tell me information? I say, yeah, let me have you fill out my Wufoo link, my Wufoo app, get information on what you're looking for, and then I can see if this is something for you. Because I want them to know I'm picky. This is something that can help everybody, but it's also my time is valuable, and You know, that's the way I can weed through it and handle it. And then I get their emails, and I have a video that I've made, and that's helped a ton. So usually what I'll do is I'll email them back and say, this is going to help you with, and I address their hurts and their pain points and where it's going to help them. And then I say, for the general information on our group, watch the video. And that's something I added the last couple of months, and that's helped a lot. So that's usually the process. And then from there, either
this is gonna cut us off, but next meeting you're talking, because I want to hear all of this stuff that you're talking about.
All right. Well, yeah, I see we have less than a minute. You guys, I'm sorry. I was in the wrong count, so we're gonna shut it down. But I'll post the recording.
I want to hear next time. Like, we want to hear like all the stuff you do, because that sounds really interesting. I think we should run a free group together too. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We have one going now with a lot of our teams, so I can add you and you can kind of check it out a little bit.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
All right, you guys.
Thank you guys for jumping on.